Lord willing, that same spirit of that boy that they killed comes back and is one of the main ones out here destroying this place. Lord willing, people like Emmett Till, they get to come back and they get to just destroy this place. Lord willing, that's how it works out. You know, Lord has his plan, and so be it. But just to see that justice, that would be beautiful. For me to even get to know that that's Emmett Till just destroying this place. What's that guy's name? That kid you just saw?
I cannot think of
that
his
same
name
kid
from
that
Carolina
he said.
Skeletons. It'll come to me, but because I downloaded that movie, man, I seen it. They had to show him, and then you got stupid ass nigga Jake trying to comfort this kid while they get ready to murder him, a fucking pastor. That's you damn Al Sharptons, Martin Luther Kings, and Jesse Jackasses, man. Y'all trying to comfort our people and doing things peacefully while we still getting our ass beat.
That's why people chased them out of Ferguson right when it all first happened. They chased them out of this group of niggas was like, no, get your ass out of here. They caught on to you
finally.
And like the brother said, comfort. If you're gonna comfort him, if you're gonna have anything to say to him in that time of death, you need to be telling him something straight out of this book, like Revelation 13, 9, and 10. Telling him that don't worry about nothing. Even though this is gonna happen to you, the so-called white man is going down. Period, point blank. You need to comfort him with the word of the Lord, not with that Al Sharpton bullshit.
I gotta appreciate it.
Love. Everything ain't about. If everything is about love, why are you niggas? Why was that little boy sitting in the electric chair? Why do these niggas keep getting shot all over the streets? Everything is love, Mr. Sharpton.
he was way before fucking Trayvon Martin and all these other Jasons getting shot up.
And then I'm gonna cut you off.
Go ahead. You good,
and another point of just prime evidence being in your face. Evidence comes out that Al Sharpton is a CIA informant. Was, whatever you call it. We know that he is because of what he does. That evidence is clearly in your face, all over the news, that Al Sharpton is a CIA informant. You niggas still accept him in your living room. What has he done for you to be standing next to the family of the boy that just got shot in the head twice, in the arm 4 times, point blank range? What has Al Sharpton done for you? For him to have that privilege to come in your house and mourn with you. What does a CIA informant do? What are they? They're trying to collect evidence to see what you're gonna do. So you got Al Sharpton in there collecting evidence on you niggas, trying to see how you feeling about the situation, trying to impose this peace on you. Just chill, just chill. Not only is he an informant or CIA operative, he is a damn good one. Cause he can quell that shit quick. Send Al Sharpton out there, them niggas gonna chill out. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. To a lesser extent, you send Jesse Jackson out there. Niggas just caught on to Jesse, man. Niggas just punched Jesse in the face.
Man, they done caught on it. Like Jesse, his fucking son that done stole millions of dollars from people, man.
Jesse got kids in Africa. He wildin'. Jake been caught on to him.
And the biggest thing of all, I wanted to go back to something that this brother was bringing up about Bill Cosby. And Corey, what was it, Corey Feldman? And that white dude, he told you the #1 thing in Hollywood.
Oh, the dude from Lost Boys.
Yeah, from Lost Boys. He said the #1 thing in Hollywood is and always will be pedophilia. He warned. That was a clear warning.
But didn't he? If I can stop, didn't he die like a drug over? Did he kill?
No, the other. It was a second
Feldman
Corey.
and Corey
Haim.
H-A-I-M. Yeah, that's right.
He was the one that it kind of all came out about. Right. And then they had this TV show, and they both were arguing with each other. Right. And then that's when he admitted that it happened to him too.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that a while back. That's funny that you bring that, because that's coming from the perspective of an Edomite.
Now, as far as Bill Cosby,
right,
all that shit that all them the movies and all that, that's how the Lord works. You may be up for a time. You may be the man for a time. But it's all gonna crash, gonna come crashing down. Always happens. Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson. I don't want to keep saying Mike. James Brown, Whitney Houston. You could just keep going. The curses apply to all the people
come in
on this side.
Come in. go out.
Verse 19. One of my favorite verses.
Curse shall not be when you come in. Curse shall not be when you go out. So that's a perfect example. And how old is Cosby? Like, he's in his 70s. So,
because
I mean, you got to go. Who knows his health? That's not super old, but it's old.
And just to add on to that, it's not just Bill Cosby that goes through that stuff. He's got kids that are
kids nowadays,
30s, 40s, maybe even older than that. They got to deal with that. The grandkids got to deal with that. So just how he had that legacy of putting pops and, man, your pops was so cool. You was Bill Huxtable. What was his name? Cliff Huxtable. Yeah. You was Cliff Huxtable. Now who is he? He's the dude that was raping bitches in the 60s, 70s,
like
and 80s.
1,001 memes about him out there. I'll be looking at him like,
yeah. That's how the Lord works. The Lord, I don't care. You got all that money, the Lord's still going to apply them curses to your life. Now you got Bill Cosby. Now you got Mike Tyson. You saw Whitney Houston. You saw Michael Jackson. Right? Go ahead.
Seen it all, man. And the thing that he was saying about Corey Feldman and them, when they did it, the name of the show was called Corey and Corey. They were arguing with each other, man. He kept saying, man, when they was doing all that shit to me, man, where was you at? They were arguing with each other about each other getting raped.
And then the other dude was like, man, I got raped too.
Yeah,
what you want me to do?
What you want me to do? Like, I couldn't do anything. Then they showed another character over there. His name was Jimmy Savile over there in like Britain.
Yes,
over there in like Britain or something like that. This dude was raping people for decades, and he was just like Bill Cosby.
Now, not only was he raping people, he was going in hospitals and to the disabled ward, to the disabled children ward, and raping those kids in there. And they go right back on TV on children's shows, and he's all in. They got little kids sitting in his lap. Now they waited till he died to bring all that out, but with Jake, they gonna bring you down.
You done. They just like it take time, man, for them to. They really gonna look into this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time, but if you keep your mouth shut, whether you say something or not, it's going that curse gonna come down on you. You're gonna get exposed, man. Just like Michael Jackson got exposed, just like Whitney Houston got exposed when she was smoking crack, all that shit, man. And Jake, there is no chance of you being justified in your wickedness, and you've overpassed the deeds of the wicked.
Amos 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Those are his people. His people. Those are his people on this side. That's his people. So-called black man, so-called Mexican. He's stressing that today. Those are his people that he's talking about in this verse, starting at the top.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities.
That's right. The Lord is going to punish you. Go ahead and get it. The Lord is going to punish the people on the side. Why? Because go right back to Deuteronomy 15, Deuteronomy 28 and 15, because you don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. And like it says in, what was that, James? His commandments are not grievous. No, John. Get that right. What he wants you to do ain't hard. I'm talking to my parents today. I'm telling them about how I observe the Passover. Yeah, that's too hard. It's a lot easier than that bullshit you do for Easter. I gotta go get a pastel colored suit. I gotta go hunt eggs. I gotta paint eggs. It's way easier to observe the Passover. What are you talking about?
Right. And Easter, Thanksgiving, you gotta go all out and wear yourself out cooking all damn day, and y'all really ain't enjoying it. Once again, people think you're enjoying yourselves during these days. It's just a day off, but really you're still working, busting your ass. Keeping the kids in check, cooking all damn day, you worn the hell out. Y'all ain't really enjoying nothing. The only one, maybe just a few of the men are.
That's right. But even if you are worn out, even if this goes for the men and the women, even if you are wore out, even if you are tired, guess what the Lord gave you for that? He gave you a Sabbath, a day of rest.
That's right.
So if you observe and keep his commandments, it'll all work out for you. He didn't put you here to suffer. He put you here to survive and thrive and to rule the earth. But because you don't want to listen, there you go. Now you're getting shot in the fucking face every Friday. It seems like it's a new nigga getting shot in the face. Ray Rice situation pops up. Adrian Peterson situation pops up. Now you got to deal with it because you think that the laws are too hard. You think it's too hard to not eat pork. For every pork sandwich that you eat, there was turkey and chicken sitting right there in that same cooler that you bought the pork. There's no escape. For every fried shrimp day that you have, you could have just had some fried fish, fried tilapia. Even better, some battered and fried halibut, cod. All those foods are much more better for you than shrimp and what's that one with the whisker? Catfish.
That's right. Yeah, I got a little testimony too, man. I had a relative of mine who, you know what I'm saying, happy Thanksgiving, all this stuff, and I told him again. I tell my family every year that one is who seem to keep forgetting. I don't celebrate these bullshit holidays. And he was like, yo, man, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, all this other stuff. I was like, yeah, I don't celebrate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to be thankful for on a day like, oh, okay, man, okay. I'm like, so I said, hold on, bro. I said, man, hold on.
Put your hand out.
I had to put my hand up on this one. I'm like, hold on, man. You got frustrated with me because I gave you a response, but I never get frustrated with you no matter how many times you forget that I tell you I don't celebrate this stuff. So I'm like, you guys sit here and y'all thank the Most High, and y'all send up prayer and thank the Most High, praying over some pork and crabs and all this other stuff. What does the Most High say about that? And you go to church, hey man, okay, man, okay. I was like, I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get frustrated with me, but you don't hear me get frustrated with you, even though you want to repeat the same shit to me every goddamn year. I'm like, that's that madness right there. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to give me a little story of how he studied how people gotten fat over the years and stuff like that because he went to college. Once again, you went to college, you took this whole project of how people got fat, how they eat on plates that are bigger and blah, blah, blah. But then as I started breaking down GMOs and went back in the scriptures on him, on how they eat pork and things of that nature, he kind of shut down on me. I was like, that's the type of stuff our people don't want to hear that logic and common sense. So that's why y'all suffer. This is why we suffer the way we do, and y'all can never, to this very day, y'all will never understand why the Most High keep fucking us up.
Can I make one point too about Thanksgiving? I mean, it's probably been made before too. But it's funny, you'll sit around at Thanksgiving and so-called be thankful for everything that you got, family, friends, all that. And not 12 to 24 hours later, you breaking down doors in Walmart, Best Buy, to buy some new shit, waste money. I talked to a nigga that wanted to buy an $1,100 TV and didn't have the money in his account. I was like, what the fuck are you doing to yourself?
Crazy, man.
Chill. He was stressing. I was like, man, I ain't got the money in my account yet. Man, just sit. We got a TV, don't you? Nigga, you already got like 40 inches or something like that. Just chill.
But no, everybody trying to get that best brand new TV, and y'all see these TVs that are coming out now to where it look like it's happening right then and there. Like you're looking at somebody on a camera or something that's doing something right there on the spot. That's all part of that witchcraft and stuff, man. Esau getting you. That's why he was tripping like that. That's why he's willing to spend over $1,000 for a brand new goddamn TV.
Because you want that status. You want people to come in your house and say, oh man, look at this TV. But don't nobody do that shit. Ain't nobody mesmerized by the TV you got. Don't nobody care. It's the same thing with cars. Ain't nobody overly, you know what I'm saying?
You look at the car and be like, man, that's a nice car.
It's a nice car, but women ain't too much into all that. Women are, now they move from what you got, now they more about themselves.
That is true.
You niggas are just like a little side bet. I mean, they have to have sex with somebody, right?
That is
That's
true.
kind of how they look at niggas. Because you can have it all, and they still have sex with another man.
Yeah, it's that Instagram
right?
shit that really put that vibe with these females. They about them. That's a good point.
Right? So ain't nobody come in your house like, oh man, this guy, he got that new TV, man.
Hey, but the niggas on child support.
Mm-hmm.
I know It's on child support. You want to go break your damn bank to go get a TV. Like,
Yeah.
it's one thing if you, okay, might see it. I ain't gonna stay on this little ass point. But I might be able to see if you just didn't have no TV at all. You had a whole ass Hitachi 5000 or something. Right? But you already have a 40-something inch TV.
Or even if you were into doing what the so-called white man does, he goes to Black Friday and buys a lot of stuff and waits a little while and resells that stuff.
Right.
Makes a little money. If you was into
see that.
I wouldn't say nothing to you. But you dumb niggas treat shoes like that's some sort of good investment. You niggas buy the shoe and you just walking around with it. That, as soon as your shoe touches the ground, that's it. You that $400 or $500 is out of there. The so-called white man, especially the goop, they gonna turn that into an investment. They gonna hold on to it for a couple years, some years, and then be able to sell the same shoe $10,000.
Yeah, they got people call it sneakerheads to do that shit.
Shoe niggas are just dumb. That goes back to Deuteronomy 19. Curse going in, curse coming in.
Go ahead. This is
Yeah, you got.
Oh, you got this verse?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 13. Yeah, I'm gonna start at verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness.
And oppression is this society, is this power structure. You trust in it. You trust that it's going to take care of you in the form of welfare. You trust that the police are out here and they're going to help you. You trust in the justice system. You trust in the daycares, in the schools. You trust that they're taking care of your kids.
Right.
You trust that they're feeding your kids, but you find out that they're not. You find out that the food that they're feeding them is actually what's killing them. You wonder, why does my baby, my 5-year-old, my son, now he goes to junior high school now, nigga can't keep his mouth closed, his lip constantly open, nose won't stop running. What happened to him? He wasn't like this before. You find out it's those indoctrinations, those vaccinations that you trusted in. It was the medical system that you trusted in, the food you trusted in.
And it's an indoctrination.
Fine. And it goes right back to the same old every time. You guys, right now y'all trusting in Obama. This man ain't here for y'all, man. He never was, never has been. You know what I'm saying? And just because he come,
you trust in his college system. You send your kids down here to go to college. You send your nice, decent little young kids to go to college. They come over here to this school, University of Texas. They get turned out. They into homosexual activities all of a sudden. Now they done found Satan. Now they're Satanists. They just get flipped. But you trusted in this school, in this institution. You trusted in them. Your son and daughter was going to come down here, was going to be in the dorms, they was going to have a place to study, they was going to be taken care of as far as security, but it didn't happen. They just out here running around. Now your daughter's a homosexual. Now your son, he's in a frat, and he's a homo too. You know what I'm saying? Now your daughter's doing porno movies. And your son, what they call it, gay for pay. Right? He won't say that he's gay, but he does gay porn. I'm just throwing out exactly what happens.
That's right.
Penn State. What happened with Sandusky? The kids came. They was allowing him to come to the high schools for summer camps, blah blah blah. And he in the shower, busting down your young sons. You trusted in that man. You trusted in Joe Paterno. As soon as they accused him, he stepped out, went to the bathroom, and he's dead. Right? And
once again, this is stuff. This go to show you, man. It's that modern day Roman type stuff, man.
Modern day Egypt as well, like he talks about in that first verse of Isaiah 30. You know, this is Egypt. This is bondage. This is double straits. Tell me how you gonna get out of double straits without the Most High? Without your house shot coming back, how you gonna get out of double straits? Go ahead.
Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Every time I read that, I think of Katrina. When them levees fell and that water just filled up that whole city. Go ahead.
Swelling out in a high wall whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
And that instead of water, you got just the so-called white man and his justice system, his laws, his statutes. that's when that breach fell. That's what you got hit with. You got hit with all his philosophies, and you entangled so much that you can't get out. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't get out.
Because what are you dumb niggas doing now out there in Ferguson? Y'all tearing up